It is Friday, January 28th, the day I leave. I got a really good night's sleep last night, which is good. I really needed it. Just having a lot of like stomach issues. I think it's just like, you know, all the different food and the traveling and going all over the place, and it kind of can mess up your system after a while. But luckily I had some meds with me, so took some stuff, got some really good sleep last night. I'm feeling a little better. I'm a little iffy on like what to eat and how much to eat. So I have like a scone and a banana for this morning, and we're gonna go grab some coffee somewhere. But other than that, I'm trying to like not eat a whole lot and nothing adventurous today. But we have a couple of hours before we need to check out. I think checkout time is at 1 p.m., but we're probably gonna leave around 12:30 and get a taxi to go to the airport because my flight leaves at 3:40 p.m. and, you know, probably want to get there 2.5 to 3 hours before my flight leaves. I'm just gonna be hanging out in the airport probably a good amount of time, but it'll be okay. So I'm excited to see my family, but I've really loved it here. Like, I would stay in this city a little bit longer because I really, really love it. So fun. Loved Mexico City. I loved Zihuatanejo. Both places were beautiful and very unique and different things to do. But anyway, we're gonna just do a couple of, probably walk around. I don't really know what we're gonna do the next few hours, but grab some coffee and walk around before we have to leave. Motorcycle stuff and coffee at the same time. Yeah, it's so cool. We got coffee this morning at the Custom Rock Shop. Look how cool this cup is. I love it. I want to keep it. Did you see what it says on the back? Oh my gosh. Look at this on one side. I think everybody feels that way. A long time since I've seen a payphone. They have them here. I love all these little fountains everywhere, little squares. Coffee, happy. Without coffee, sad and a rainy day.
Oh, rainbow.
Yeah, with coffee, it's all happy and rainbows. Okie dokie, hola. is right now because now we're on Eastern time, I think, in Louisiana, but we're getting ready to land. They don't even have a gate for us, so we're just gonna sit. I guess we're just gonna park at the airport somewhere until we figure out what we're supposed to be doing. Well, we landed about at least 30 minutes ago, but we're still sitting here waiting for a gate. They brought us more snacks and water while we waited. I went ahead and FaceTimed my family so I could say goodnight to my girls, and so I could tell Bo that who knows when I'm gonna get back and what the situation is. So yeah, I'm just hanging out, just sitting here in the airplane.
That they have an international divert aircraft. The crew has timed out, which means that the passengers have to deplane through the customs gate, which is occupied. So we're waiting for an aircraft to push off of one gate and the aircraft that is in our gate to push so they can move. This process is going to take some time, and I don't know when the first aircraft is going to be leaving. As soon as I find that out, I will keep you posted. I know none of this has been good news, but thanks for your patience.
It is 8:41 p.m. and we've been on this plane just sitting here in New Orleans for almost 3 hours, or maybe 2.5, I'm not sure. We are going to be going to Atlanta, but I just got a text message that my flight to Atlanta was delayed and won't be leaving until tomorrow at 7:15 or 7:30 a.m. So I'm not going to get into Lexington until tomorrow morning, and I don't really know what I'm going to be doing tonight, so we'll see. I really don't want to just stay in the airport all night with a mask on my face, so I'm going to see if there's going to be any accommodations offered. I really need some water though. I am so thirsty. They did offer us a cup of water 2 hours ago when we stopped, but that was 2 hours ago. I need something to drink. We're watching another safety demonstration from the same people. This is the same flight of people. We already saw it 6 hours ago. We're watching it again.
When we make them together, shared with friends and loved ones. Please pay attention to this important safety message.
We landed at, I can't remember, it was 11:20. It took about an hour to get through customs because the line was so long, because so many planes were coming in late probably. And then right when I went to the area where I could go through security so I could just stay in the airport, security was closed. And the line for Delta for rebooking hotels, let me take my mask off. The line for getting hotels or rebooking flights was crazy long. I mean, it would have been at least another hour, 2 hours just waiting in that line. Super crazy. Which at that point, it's not even worth getting a hotel because I'd have to be here at the airport at 5:30 in the morning. And it's 12:15 right now. So I was I'm just gonna stay in the airport overnight, but I couldn't get through security over there, so I have to go to the domestic side and try to get through security over there so that I can just hang out in the airport. Otherwise, I just have to sit in a lobby by the exit. of like the airport. It is snowing here too. It is frigid cold. Like super cold. I don't even know. It's snowing, so it's gotta be freezing. And the winds are kind of whipping it at us. But anyway, that's where I'm at. This trip has been really interesting. It started off so smoothly and then just got real crazy real fast. It is 12:25. We are still in the exact same spot in the exact same line waiting for a shuttle at the Atlanta airport to get us just to the other side of the building, to get us to the domestic side so that we can actually get through security and just get inside somewhere, so we'll be ready for our flights, you know, that leave in like 6 hours or 7 hours. But like no bus has come. We're just like hanging out here. There's like tons of people. It's 12:40 and we just got on the bus to get over to the other terminal. It is 2:05 a.m. I got through security. I walked from T to A and then rode the little train from A to D. And then I looked on the thing and I'm so confused about when my flight is leaving. It's so confusing because it still has my flight number as leaving at 10:35 p.m. today. But on the app, it says that it's leaving at 7:45 this morning, but there's another flight going to Lexington at 9 something a.m. So I am so confused. Like, I'm not seeing a 7:45 flight to Lexington. So I don't know if I'm on the 9 o'clock flight or I really don't know. As you can see, everything is closed, so you really can't get any food at this time of day. I did end up finding a water fountain though, so that was helpful because I have zero water.
We have another one, and this is I'm going to give you a little true story. I'm pretty sure that my son, the whole thing happened on Valentine's Day. For real, it was Valentine's Day and margaritas. Boom, I was a mom. So speaking of that,
There's a
again,
lot of
I will
people
share.
snoring.
You and Lauren have any big Valentine's Day plans?
And what does the wire do? Stop the plane? It stops. It gives it enough tension based on weight. If you slow it down too fast, you'll rip everything apart.
It's 5 a.m. I have not slept at all. I tried to sleep on the chairs with the rails. That didn't work. I tried to lay on the floor and I used a packing cube for a pillow. But the TV where I was so obnoxious and loud. It's like, why are these TVs even on? I should have come to a different place in the airport to try to sleep, but I didn't realize that there were some areas that were quieter. I just went near my gate. So now I'm just waiting for this coffee shop to open. Right over there. Get some coffee and then I'll sleep when I get home. It is 6:30 a.m. My concourse has changed. I was supposed to be in concourse D. So that's where I tried to go and find a spot to sleep in. And then this one bagel place opened up for coffee. The line was crazy long. And I don't know. And then I was carrying around my backpack. Now my shoulder's hurting me. I'm like, oh my gosh. So now my shoulder's in pain. I have not had coffee or sleep. Anyway, but it's okay. I'm going to be home in a few hours. So I'm on my way to Concourse C now. And maybe I can find a place to wait in line and get some coffee over here. Otherwise, I'll get some on the plane, but that'll be like 8:30. Well, to add insult to injury of having to stay the night here, I almost feel like the air traffic people or whoever decides where the planes go, which gates they go to, it's like they're playing with us, because I looked at the screen and all of a sudden it said that my flight was going out of C-37, which is a totally different concourse. So I went down, walked to concourse C, went up the escalator to that one, walked all the way to C-37, only to see that it said Myrtle Beach. But my phone and the screen both said the C-37 for Lexington. But then I refreshed my phone again, and suddenly it said D-35 again. So it's crazy.